Greetings everyone, and welcome back to Miss Survival. It is the morning of day 13, 6:30. Why is it day 13? Let me tell you why it's day 13. Because day 12, it rained all day. And as rain does in this game, it destroys things. Because rain is the great destroyer in this game. And it dissolved something on my inventory that I needed. And of course, it just made the whole experience terrible. So I figured I have a lot of food. Let's sleep through the day. Because today, we are heading towards the tunnel. The tunnel that leads to the old world. Well, I mean, it was the old world. It was actually the new world. See, this was the old world. And that was the new world. And now this one's been changed. So this is the new world. And that's no longer the new world. It's the old world. It's very confusing. We're going to go through the tunnel. And basically, we're going to go there. I think that makes it clear. All right. I have brought the phantom car over. That's what I'm going to be calling it. The phantom car. Because if I lose it, that'll be fine. I have my good cars over here. I was thinking, however, we might have a trouble with storage on the other side because my experience with the lockers is that they just vanish. So, having a couple of these little lockers might not be a bad idea. And I'm reminded there's a couple on the road in the direction we're going in. So that's convenient. Yeah, I don't know if that's going to be a problem with the lockers that we make. I may have to test with that, but that's going to have to wait for another day. Now, I've stuffed my inventory with as many things as I could think of, including a whole lot of propane. Hopefully that shouldn't be a problem. We're going to have to see. The first order of business is going to be wheels on the other side. Even if it's phantom wheels. All right, so let's get going. Jump in. Look for the back. All right, so we're going to go the whole way together, just in case some of you are not aware of where the tunnel is. We're not going to really stop on the way, except, of course, to pick up a couple of file cabinets, which are sitting in the road and have been for quite some time. All right, so let's go. Bye, guys. Bye. One way or another, we'll be back. I'm just hoping that vehicles will not go vanishing, if you know what I mean. All right, so up here, of course, we have the military outpost, but we also have this. Very nice of them to make this to bypass the entire roadblock there. Yeah, very nice. And of course, this is what I was talking about. So why don't we just pull up over here? Why don't we just get out? We'll leave the engine going. All right, I'm not going to take this with me. I am going to take these because I doubt whether or not these exist on the other map at all. So let's just throw these guys on. Hopefully we don't flip the vehicle or something. All right, let's just put them in the middle. It's really for transporting them. All right, so let's see. Because once we get to the tunnel, we can't drive through. I'm hoping that carrying them will not be a problem. All right, so let's go. All right, let's be careful here. Oops. All right, I think that I can get around here. There's two blockages. This one and the next one is a little bit more, they mean it. The reason is because past this, you won't run into anything that's itemized. It's all work in progress. And I'm guessing that also does include the tunnel. At least I hope it does. All right, so the way you get by is up here. Because otherwise you won't be able to get by. Unless you chop down trees, but even then, you'd have to get rid of the stumps too. All right, now there's stuff down that way, there's stuff down this way, but the most important thing is here. Now, up on the right here is actually one of those POIs. I think I mentioned it. It's a big one, and it has like architecture from the Orient. It's just, there's nothing there. There's absolutely nothing there. So I think if they're going to leave it in, and it doesn't really suit the environment, but if they leave it in there and they put enemies there and items, it would be better to visit it then, There's no purpose in seeing it now. All right, and there's nothing there. Nothing there. All of this is just nothing. Everything on the other side of the blockage is just placeholder. In fact, I think there's a camp over here. Right, alright, so this is why we're here, the tunnel. Now the tunnel actually does have, like, basically has corridors going down and such like that and around, but there's nothing there. So, eventually there will be, and I'm also hoping for a change up here. Alright, so here is the situation. Alright, I'm going to stop right here. And we're going to kill the engine, and I'm going to get out. And then I'm going to grab one of these. That looks like a good one to grab, so we'll just grab this. Now, I'm hoping that in the future, this is all going to vanish. Because it just artificially makes the situation just kind of weird. If they're doing this for testing reasons, that's fine. But, you know, can I get down there? Yeah, and then we climb up here. And here, and here. Right, and that's it. It's not like I'm going to load in another map. It's already there. And this is all fake, as you can see. Alright, let's just go. Now I'm going to be going off on my memory in regards to this map. We're going to be starting next to the western town. Oh, you know what I forgot to do? Hold on a minute here. Put that down. Yeah, I am carrying 3 propane cans with me, but I actually haven't loaded one of them in. Because I do want to test this on a seeker. Now, for the test, I actually have my best vest and my best helmet in there. So, yeah, that's going to be part of the test. I mean, I'm going to be backing up and burning, and hopefully that's going to do a job. They are kind of hard to kill, so I just want to see how hard they are with the flamethrowers. Alright, welcome to the map. And I do mean this map. So we are around here somewhere right now. Oh, give me that. And it's a beautiful day, isn't it? My first order of business is to get wheels. My second would be to get the dog. Just saying. I mean, I have the hunting rifle, so if I had wheels, I can get the dog. But then again, can I feed the dog? Yeah, I might want to get food rolling in first, because if you don't feed him, he kind of quote-unquote dies and ends up back with the bandits. Alright, I do want to take a look at something, because I want to check something. If my memory was right... Hold on a minute. I do seem to remember... Right. Okay, so this is a good opportunity to see. Okay, I got a bunch of ammunition here. Looks like 9mm. All right, what do you got? Revolver. Okay, he saw me. You know, I heard the sound in my head. I did. I heard the sound in my head, and it didn't compute. He must have seen me come in here. All right. He got some wailing. No, he didn't really. Hold on a minute. I mean, he hurt me, definitely. And I think most of the time there, I wasn't actually hitting him, which is the reason I jumped up on the desk. I ended up using 3 liters to kill him. I don't think it would have taken that much, but of course he also did get the jump on me, which was a huge thing. You know, obviously I would want to have gotten some burning on him done before he got to me. I really do think that while I was here, I wasn't hitting him. It kind of looked like it was bypassing him. So I think it probably would have taken less to actually do it. But, hey, we got a seeker dead now, don't we? Yes, we do. We have a seeker dead. Okay, so back to what I wanted to do. All right, so this is going to require the crowbar. Okay, well, that's a nice one. Not as good as the one I have. All right, so here's the question. If I use F to pick it up, then it's gone. Yeah, it's the little circle of death. Yeah, I think that's going to happen to every locker now. Okay, is there a fruit can in there? Can I get in there? Okay, I just noticed that there's a fruit can in there. Yeah, I didn't really care about anything else in here. Although, cigarette. I mean, he did get a last cigarette, didn't he? And he had a nice pair of pants. I think I'm just going to sneak out. That's what I'm thinking of. Because I don't know if the 2 leaders I have now are going to do the job, if you know what I mean. Alright, one thing I'm going to keep an eye open for is wheels. Wheels and engines. What is that? Is that duct tape? That's duct tape. I'll just take it. Alright, I do need to keep an eye open for wheels. See, I don't even know if the wheels are going to appear on the vehicles. See, I don't even know if we're supposed to be over here. Alright, let's sit there for a moment. I'd feel better if I could see him. Now, there was also wolves in the area too. Right. There he is. And I just heard a wolf. Yeah, there's usually like 3 wolves wandering around. All right, let's just go. Oh, I did want to check something though. As dangerous as this might be, because my memory is telling me that... Yeah, there's a wheel over here. All right, then the wheels still exist in the world. Yeah, that leads up to the... that goes straight up, actually, to the bandits, where Doggo is. Okay, wheels... No wheels. No wheels. Oh, this is the SUV. Right. And you don't have anything. You don't have anything, right? Nope. All right, hold on a minute. I mean, the flamethrower is going to go dead anyway. You have gas? You actually have gas. All right, that's good. Right, I do seem to remember there being some dead in here, but I also do seem to remember there being something else in here. Because I have memory of all those wonderful little things. I'm not going to loot anything unless I actually need it right now. Because, you know, we can always come back. Okay, that thing moved and it freaked me out. Yeah, there they are. Hey guys, how you doing? How's it going? Stop, drop, and roll. You don't get in there. I get in there. Okay, anybody have salt? So these guys are different from the other ones. See, this used to be the source of salt. You could kill these guys and you would get salt. So you also get bottles. What the? What the? I just saw somebody running around over there. Did you see that? Okay, I'm going crazy here. Hold on a minute. What is going on? Okay, well, I came here for this. We can always use more meat. I could have sworn I saw something running around over there. Now, I know there was a bug where when you kill one of the zombies, they could still make noises, but I'm pretty sure he said he fixed that one. It sounds like there's a dozen of them around. So I'm a little bit concerned about that. Yeah, I'm just gonna... Oh, wait, oh, jeez, you scared the bejeebus out of me. I thought I saw something running around on its hands and knees over there, and I was like, and then I heard all that noise. Is there any... Okay, I thought there might be a wheel over here, but I guess not. Alright, well, I knew the bag was there. That's what I really wanted. Yeah, they're still making noise even though they're dead. And it's more than a little bit concerning. Alright, so this world is kind of broken. That's what I'm getting from this. Alright, I'm not going to pick up any of that because I don't need that now. However, if you have something in the glove compartment that I could use, you do not. You usually have food. No, you don't. Not this time. Alright, do you have... No, you don't. Alright, so... I mean, that. Okay, I'm trying to get... Yeah, there it is. Yeah, I keep forgetting about the... was that a thing in the new vehicles? The sun visor? I don't even remember. I don't remember that ever working in the new ones. Alright, the SU... Okay, for a minute there I thought that was an actual tire that was sitting there. But this one looks really broken. Alright, so let's test something. What the... Are those my arms? I mean, you can see the gloves. Okay, ignition? No. Alright, I have no idea what's going on here. Alright, hold on a minute. Let me just get out. Alright. Where does the gas go in? I mean, does this thing even have a gas? Oh, is there anything in there? No. Does this thing even have a gas? Engine, battery. No, I don't see anything there. Yeah, I think this one is just really broken. Alright, well, you know what? Let's just move on. Pick this up and let's go. The wheels? Nothing in there? Nope. Alright, like I said, I do seem to remember that... Okay, you got any wheels? Nope. Wheels? That one looks like it's laying flat. Okay, now this one's got gas. Right, so I could take gas in and out of that. Oh, I will take that, that's for sure. Yep. Alright, I'll just grab that again. Alright, give me that. You even have... no, you didn't. Meat stew, I'll absolutely take the meat stew. Now, I remember there's a camp over here, and I do see... Okay, it just jumped, in case you weren't aware of it. Alright, so why don't we put this one down for a moment. Stop moving. Alright, so is this one... functioning? Can I get over there? Alright, so there's the gas can. What? Okay, this is the old system, and I think it'd be a great idea if the new vehicles did this, by the way. But it doesn't have anything else, so it's kind of a weird hybrid. I'm going to hold on to that gas for now. Okay, so it has gas. But, I mean, you still have to put the tires on, right? Can I get in there? Okay, my arms are doing that again. Ignition, nothing. But here's my question. If I put the wheels on, I put the engine on, I put the battery on, and it's got gas, is it actually going to work? Because look what I'm looking at right now. I mean, this looks broken. And can you really walk around in this world? I mean, what would happen right now if this dropped? That'd be a really good question. I guess I would be heading for the office in the garage, because otherwise I have no idea what I would do. Okay, so, I mean, if I go to the trouble of getting everything for this, is it going to work? Because clearly this is not like the one that we have on the other side, and it's clearly not the same as the old one. So I don't really know what to do about this. The only thing I can do is to try to build it. All right, so let me just go back for a moment. What time is it? I got plenty of time. Let me go back and get that wheel, and we'll just throw that one on because we know where it is. All right, here I go with the wheel. I had to stop for stamina because I was running too much. All right, but this is just one of the wheels, and I do have a battery on me, so I'm going to put the battery in too. All right, so, okay, all of a sudden, yeah, it looked like it had it there for a moment, didn't it? Okay, so hopefully no mists pop out in the meantime. Okay, so we have a wheel. Now, I also do have a battery. It's not a great battery, but at least it didn't dissolve in the rain. Yes, the battery dissolved in the rain. Okay, wait a minute. Is it in there? Wait a minute. Okay, yeah, it does. It just still looks like a shadow image, doesn't it? I mean, it doesn't look like it's really there. Hold on a minute. Okay, well, I mean, it is saying, and it's got the right percentage there, so I don't really know. All right, so I need the engine. We're here. The closest location would be here, which is fairly close. Obviously, the problem with that is having to kill a whole lot of bandits in order to do that. Now, I am well armed. It's just that I would like to see about getting the rest of the wheels first. Eek. All right, well, let's just see, because we are going to have to spend the night somewhere. So we should probably see about that, even though I'm going to have to carry this everywhere I go. Because look, if I do that bandit camp, then I'm going to have to loot, right? You know, in this case, maybe the first ranger tower would be a good place to spend the night. The reason I say that, is this, that's the other side, that's the other side. The reason I say that is because it does have lockers, and I don't have to move the lockers. Right, that goes out to the other area. There is another engine off that way, which is significantly easier to get. And that might be a good possibility, actually. Okay, what is that? All right. Now, there is also animals around here, and down there would be wolves. All right, so this is the first tower. Why don't we just put this down here for now? Right, you just sit right there. Stop moving. Stop moving. Thank you. All right, let's throw some stuff in here that I don't really need at the moment. Well, it's a good thing to hold on to. I don't really need the gas can now. And also, I emptied one of these, this one here, so I don't really need that. All right, I still have some propane in this. And as I mentioned more than once, I don't think there's any chance of me running into propane over here. All right. I want to see what I'm working with up here. Is there a wheel? Yeah, they got the pigs over there. I'm guessing they burn really well. Now, I could make this a home, but this has always been very cluttered and such like that. But I mean, I don't know. I would be concerned about doing that. All right, now you. Yeah, you never know. This stuff just might all vanish. I'm not going to move it. If the situation came to it, I would come back here and dump stuff in there and then the other one. And there's some good metal over there, and there's a chain there for chainsaws. All right. Let's just glance around here. There's also another, at least possibility of a red pickup truck up above. No wheels here. There's also another SUV at the house on the other side. All right, but we need to start thinking in terms of what we're going to do. I mean, it's still early. I mean, I'm not going to spend the whole video doing this. We'll break it up. But, I mean, let's just see what we're working with. I have to keep my eyes open for the wolves around here. I mean, if I had a machete in my hand, they're not dangerous. But at the moment, my hand is actually full. And I'm pretty sure that I'm not going to be getting any wheels from these cars. Oh, there's a bag over there, isn't there? I think it's there. You got food? Yeah, you got a lot of food. All right, just hold on to that for now. Nothing there. Maybe the guy who crashes gives us wheels? I have no idea. Oh, it is the other one, isn't it? It's the one with the bear. Okay. That was loud. That was very loud. That was like it was right on my ear there. Where is that wolf? Let's look around. There you are. Works well on wolves. If only he'd stayed quiet. Okay, and there's no furniture here. There's just floating... There's just floating stuff there. All right, and I'll take that salt, thank you. Yeah, I mean, there's no furniture in here. Okay, the skin. If you're going to give me a free animal skin, I'm going to take it. That was just one, right? Yeah. If you're going to give me that, I'm going to take it because I could turn that into leather. Maybe I was mistaken? No, I remember there was a bunch of stuff. All right, so let's just pop over here for a moment. Because if I can get some extra backpack space... I think the ranger station at the top does have a wheel. Now here you need to be careful. And if you want to cross this on a vehicle, you need to pray. That's what you need to do. It's the reason I just kind of avoid it. All right, now, obviously... bear issues. Sometimes he can just be right in the middle of the camp. I'd feel better if I could see him. All right, now I do believe... Oh, hi! I guess he was like, I'm king of the hill. Wow, what is this fire? Okay, so... yeah, he's dead. All right, so obviously that took care of that. I still have half a liter left. All right, no wheels. I think there was another battery over here, but I don't have a battery issue. Are you a good battery or a bad battery? Doesn't. Okay. From there, I thought I sensed a mist coming. All right, let me just take a quick look in here. Okay, I think we have some furniture in here. Okay, that's good. Salt, very nice. I may have found more salt so far than I did on the other map. All right, leave that for now. Right, because I have 5 here, and I did have more in the locker that I found. And only looked in a couple of places. So on this map, dried meat isn't a problem. It's just that at the moment, it's starting to look like vehicles are going to be my problem. All right, let's head back to the file cabinet and over to the second tower. Yeah, I'm sorry about that. I really didn't want to do that, but you know what? Let's face it, you asked for it. All right, and let's go. I do believe there was another tire at the White House. Well, this map's version of the White House. it would be a place to set up shop for like a longer term rather than just doing the same thing here for now. Yeah, and there's probably another red wagon up here. Oh, this one's actually the SUV. Okay, this one's got the SUV. But, you know, I don't know. This one looks like it's more broken than the other one. So I think that'd be a waste of materials. Yeah, yep, I was right there. There's a tire there. All right, and I've been running around the lot, so... All right, why don't we just throw you here for now so we don't lose you. And let's see what I'm working with up here. Since we're not going to be able to put lockers in here, if you know what I mean. Now, I don't know what the situation is with building them, and we do have this to begin with, which is good. Oh, and I do have some storage here, too, which is nice. All right, so that's not going anywhere, so we do have some storage here. It's a bit off the beaten road if we don't have a vehicle. But I mean, like I said, we have one wheel here. I mean, I have to carry them one at a time, which would suck. But I do also believe, how's my stamina doing here? Yeah, I have to wait for my stamina to come back. All right, let me put some of the things in here while I'm doing this. I'm thinking what I want to do now is I want to run over to the... Yeah, I have 8. I have 8 of the salt over there. I have 12 now because I did find one the last time. All right, and what do you got down here? All right, I don't need to keep that many for now. I just keep one in case I need to reload. But I mean, I don't really think there's going to be much of a problem. You know, I'll put those in there. I don't need to carry them with me. And I can probably just eat that one right now because I did have something to drink. I was hoping it would help with the stamina. I'm going to do a quick run over to the house over here without the bandits in the hills hopefully seeing me. When I get there, we'll do a little search to see if there's a wheel, and if there is, we'll carry it back with us. Okay, it's not a white house. It's a blue house. Same principle, though. All right, now, also, if my memory is correct... Yes, boom. How far along am I? Oh, I'm done. I was thinking if I wanted to grab the other one that was nearby, but I'm done. All right, so there is an SUV over there. I do believe that there's a wheel around here, if my memory is right. And I do hope my memory is right. I do remember there's a couple down there. Right, this is just like a mess right there, so I don't think that that's worth fixing. All right, another location where wolves are around, so... Okay, what do we have here? Okay, do we have anything inside here? Nothing there, and nothing there. Okay, what the... Nothing in there. Or is there something in there? Open hood. Okay, well, it's just horrifically broken. Nothing I care about there. I might have been mistaken about this. Yeah, I mean, the thing is, this would be a place where you could set up shop. Without a vehicle, it's kind of like a no-brainer. You'd have to do something with this. You know, I mean, I don't think anything could get in because it's hard for you to even get out and in yourself. But I mean, you could put like something there, you know what I mean? But there's a bunch of emptiness, and it's pretty much the only place that is empty like that where you could put things into it. And of course, yeah, the problem is there's no doors, so you wouldn't feel safe, you know? I mean, you could build a bed in there. It's just that there are so few places that are like legitimate you could build. And by that I mean there's space, you know, because well, have you seen how big the blacksmith station is? All right. I do know that there's at least one wheel over there. I was oh, the battery is probably what I was remembering. Yeah, all right. So that's what I was remembering. I mean, the hardest part is going to be the engine anyway. And then I don't even know if any of it's going to work in the end. Hey, does this open? No, it doesn't. All right, I think that this is pretty much going to be it for this video. The things that I have to do are going to take a long time. You know, I think what I might do is I might end it here. The reason I say that is because I do know there's a wheel over there, and I do need to get it. Yes, I ran all the way over here. Fortunately, I didn't run into any wolves. I'm hoping that that will be similar on the way back. You realize how much of a resemblance that this is for the checkpoint in the other map. The difference, of course, is you can see guys are walking around here. All right, now do you have... Yep, that's the one I remembered. Now, there is also one down there too, I believe. But, you know, one wheel at a time, unfortunately. You can't put in your inventory, so there's nothing you can do about it. You know, my memory seems to tell me that there's also an engine in that church. Would that be easier to get? The problem is it's a farther run that I'd have to do with it. But then again, I'm also carrying these long distance too, ain't I? Oh well. And here we are with the other wheel. Alright, I'll just plop this one somewhere where I can remember it. So we basically have 3 wheels. Like I said, I do know where we can get others. But as it is, we're going to have to run those all the way back. Because we have this wheel, and now we have this wheel, which didn't fall through the world, which I'm really happy about. And then there's the matter of the engine. Yeah, the church isn't really a good idea because that's going to be a long run without having anything else. Because I don't really want to let this out of my sight to a degree. And that thing is haunted. That thing is just plain haunted. Just plain haunted. And yeah, the terrain is really haunted there too. While I was coming back, you can kind of see the things that I was seeing here with these lines and such like that. Very damaged. But you know what? It's not so bad to be home again. Because this is where we were in the previous series. And it does make me feel a little bit at home. So I think it's a little bit too late to be heading off and doing anything. So I think what I'm going to do is I'm going to spend the night. And we're going to get an early start. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to run those guys back over there. I'll run one over. And then we'll see if we can get the engine. After that, we'll see about getting this wheel, the other wheel down, and also getting, but I really do want to get the cabinet down there. I think they have containers down there. I mean, it's not like we can open that up. You know, I could always kill them again. That's what it comes down to, right? I could always kill them again. So we're just not even going to worry about that. Anyway, that's going to be it for now. Yeah, it's a very broken world, as you can see right now. I have no idea if my effort is even going to get that vehicle to work. It could just be that it's such a mishmash of stuff that it just isn't going to work. I mean, look what it was doing to my arms. You know, it thought that the wheel was on the other side. Like all of a sudden, I was in a European pickup truck. Very strange indeed. But if you enjoyed the video, please give it a like, maybe say something in the comments for the great God algorithm, and of course, subscribing is a great way to show your support. So thank you very much for your attention, I really appreciate it, and play games because games are fun. See ya!